Okay, so the reason you can't see my head in this video is because it's all gonna be about the lower 2/3 of the body, and we're gonna talk about branching off of that idea of like a tripod in each foot into a bigger tripod, which basically is more simulated in your hips and our trunk, and corresponding with each tripod in each foot with the musculature on either side of the legs and hips, and with your glute max in the back for the 3 points, and really grounding and creating stability in order to allow and even enhance movement and also balance, which is stability is a key piece for all of that really. Without stability, you can't do much of anything, especially on 2 legs. So here we go. We're gonna think about those 3 points of each foot. So we have the heel, and we're gonna be thinking about kicking back into that glute there, okay? For that, and then as we've discussed in other videos, especially when we shift to a side, we're gonna engage that inner thigh to pull the weight over, stabilize from there, and then here to hike the hip up, there to stabilize there and there, and that's all in combination with the glute max. Now the thing about glute max and to the core as well, which are largely sagittal muscles or S-plane muscles, they have the somewhat unique ability to to a good degree both stabilize and move the body. So especially the glute. So here we go. So I'm taking a step, and I'm gonna sit back into my hip and my glute, the S glute, okay? And as I'm doing that, I'm stabilizing those 3 points. I'm just gonna kick up my shoe there, both of them. Okay? I'm stabilizing those 3 points, especially the butt to the heel, that's number 1. I'm gonna pull in that inner thigh without rotating. This is not twist, this is just engage to stabilize there as I kind of lift up, lift my rear heel. Okay, and I can balance. That's the point once I'm all the way up tall, which you can't really see there, but I can twist through my torso at that broad line. I can reach my arm out ahead as I'm swinging. It's really about the trunk more than the arm. And then this is where I need to think about my rear leg here. While I don't have a tripod there, I'm gonna anchor here. So again, I'm stabilizing with this glute on the right, and I'm going to also anchor and stabilize with the left, but simultaneously that pressure is driving my chest forward, and kneel down here so you can see, to reach here. And that actually is a good means if you're not really balanced, if you're doing this for balance, or if you just can't manage and coordinate all those things, practice first on a table or a countertop. So I'm gonna be leaning on that table there, but I still want to be mindful of my weight over my feet. And I'm going to go into stride. So it's my right leg back, left hand on the counter. So what I want to feel is I can reach and push. Maybe start with a slide and then work into that boulder roll where you're up here. I want to get to the point where I can take my hand completely off the counter. Maybe it's going from my palm to fingers and then nothing. Balance, stability. And I'm reaching, driving while I'm stabilizing and balancing from my front leg. Again, the rear leg is both anchoring back and driving my chest forward. That's where I get that twist. Then I switch, same thing. Slide maybe, and then reach, and then fingers, right? And then, oh, we got the wrong hand there. Reaching with my left, right? And then hand up. Right there. So then of course we can plug that into walking. And the other thing with the walking too, is we're not good at stabilizing with rotation with the T-plane. It's more movement. So if you tend to toe out, odds are you're using too much of your rotators for stabilizers. Doesn't work very well. Like the piriformis doesn't get very happy with that, does it? So what we need to do is kick straight back, straight foot, stabilize here, here, and there. Lift, drive, anchor from the rear, and lift, drive the chest as we reach out. So this is the boulder roll, and press, keeping everything straight, narrow with a twist, boulder roll there. And that pretty much puts everything together in a way where you can control, or learn to control, through stabilization, you can control movement and manage balance and minimize any kind of pain you might be having all at the same time.